Hello and welcome. I am Ash Mannix, and I've just popped their image in, and I'm not alone. I'm here with Kixel today.
Hello, hi, bye, bye.
What the fuck was that? Hello, what was that from?
That's
from
my
somewhere.
that's my entire participation. If
Shut-
you're wondering where it's from, my wife and I have been watching some crazy drama. It's from that. That's all I'll say.
Hello, hi, bye, bye.
Yeah.
Oh, it sounds cheesy.
It makes me laugh every time I hear it. It's a catchphrase of a character.
Well, we are here today on this fine Sunday evening. It is Sunday, I think. To play some more Ace Attorney Investigations.
What do you mean you think? Yes, it's Sunday.
I don't know. Mate, the days just... I don't know. I have to message
The days
you
do
confirm-
blur together.
Now, let me just...
The days do blur together,
Mate,
I will say.
I don't know what day. And it's not like I don't have a job and whatever that helps to... But even with jobs, the only thing you focus on is when is the weekend.
Especially because of jobs, I will say the time blurs together. Because it's just one day after the next.
What is this life? I went down a Nostalgia Fest with the guys in chat yesterday. Was it yesterday? It was yesterday when we were playing Shell.
Yeah,
Part
last
1.
night you streamed Shell Part 1, Episode 2. I did not even see it because I think I was asleep at that time.
It was late.
Either that or I was with my wife watching something. I don't know.
Oh, what?
I didn't even know you streamed it until like this morning.
Well, humble brag. Either that, I was with my, living a life with family. Screw you. That's how I choose to interpret that sentence. I know that's not what you meant, but I choose to be an asshole.
Tara says you're too quiet.
I'm too quiet. What are you talking about? I'm not too quiet.
Oh, I have a complaint regarding your Shell stream, and it's right at the end of the second one. I had told you already before the stream started that it was 2 hours of pure bullshit where there was no talk and no progress made, which is really prime Ash Mannix experience, right? That's the best content. But when you actually got to the grisly murder of the girl,
Oh yeah.
you covered up the screen, which I understand. I respect that. That's fine because you want to censor any graphic violence and or nudity. That's fine. I have no problem with that. But when you cover the screen up and then you also refuse to go through the text,
I didn't. So okay.
then what am I doing?
I know it sounds bad because I said I'm not going to read that, but what I didn't read was certain words, and at most a line. I just didn't want for various. It was like stuff about the vagina and labia, and then she had wears. It's like stuff I just.
You don't want to go into detail.
Not just now. No. And another time, maybe I was just not in the mood for that, man. Not at the end of the stream, especially when we'd had such a good time vibe. I had such a good time vibing with the chat and basically not playing the game. That yeah, and to be honest, that came as a shock as well. I wasn't, because I've gone into this game blind, and I wasn't really expecting that. And it was pretty bad, right? Because there's an image, so like the thing that I censored is an image, see like the top half of her kind of, it's kind of covered a bit. But you can see through it, and she's lying on a table or something. And then when the guy, when it describes him chopping her arm off, you then see the stump, her shoulder, where the arms come off, and just the expression on her face. And it was just like, I don't have a problem with that in the visual novel itself. I realize this is where it's gonna go, but it was such a switch in the mood compared to what happened in the visual novel so far. So yeah,
it sounds disgusting. I love it already.
Yeah, you would. Let me just read the chat.
Oh, you're getting berated by Crack Dealer. Hello, everyone.
Well, let me get to it. Jobs are soul sucking. Yeah, I mean they can be. I'm not going to complain. I can't complain. I have done a job that, and I'm going to preface this. I'm going to preface this by saying I feel like I live a quite a privileged life, right? It's not like I work in the mines. or anything terrible, or the equivalent of nowadays of Amazon. Amazon is bad, man. I hear stories. Anyway, I do actually kind of enjoy my job now. In a previous career, I really did not enjoy the job, even though the people were great, and to be honest, the job was fine. It just killed my soul. So I can't complain too much. Like I was saying, I was too quiet. I don't think I'm quiet now. Imagine was saying they love Shell. It was brutal, sadly. True. Crack Dealer saying sup. Alright, Crack Dealer. Also, Reswood Coder is in the chat. Hello, Reswood Coder in the Twitch chat.
Hey.
Crack Dealer says sup. I did that. Boo, lame, pussy. This thin skin, no balls. Good thing I fell asleep.
You were getting berated.
Yeah, man. I just. It was there was this implication that she had wet herself.
It wasn't an implication. It was pretty much explicit.
Yeah, he said that she'd wet herself, but it's like, oh, was she excited or something? That's the thing that we're trying to imply. Or the killer was trying.
I didn't get that implication from it, but
because
I didn't. Maybe I couldn't see the full thing.
Because I didn't read the full thing, and I skipped.
There you go. There's the problem. You're skipping context.
Mate.
Maybe that might mean something later on. I don't know. Part of the motivation for the killer.
So the killer literally sticks his fingers in her vag. I was like, I don't need this. What the fuck? Like, I need some time to Well, now that I've seen it, I'm more mentally prepared for this sort of shit. But yeah, it was it went dark fast. So
you're right about that. Also, on a related and minor note, but I agree with everyone when it comes to the cafe lady.
Mate, cafe lady's oh my god! I was like, this is the best visual novel ever.
I don't know about that.
But a woman who's older than 12?
I think it would have taken you 1 hour to get to the killing if it wasn't your stream.
Yeah. But you know what, guys? For anyone watching this after the fact or whatever, right? If you've seen the Shell Part 1, I can't remember what it's called, Terror or something.
You want to prepare yourself.
No, if you've seen me play any of it, or if you're interested in watching me play any of it, and you think that I chat too much and stuff like that, I massively encourage you to buy the game on Steam and to read it yourself. And actually, I say this for all the games that we play, is if you can afford it, you know, if it's within reason.
It's on sale, isn't it?
So yeah.
Let me just check for you.
So I'm saying this for all the games. So the Shell Part 1 Inferno, yeah, it's on sale, 50% off currently until the 20th of March. When's the 20th of March? 4 days from now.
The whole bundle is £32.81.
You know, I should have done that, but you know, I didn't buy Part 2 or Part 3 because I'm like, am I even going to finish Part 1? I don't mind paying over the paying full price for Part 2 and Part 3 if I finish Part 1 and I'm like, I need to continue this. But I don't want to buy the whole set of 3 and then never complete it.
Do you know what's crazy?
What?
I've heard of this game before, but I knew it as its Japanese name, Kare no Shoujo. And the problem is, apparently they tried to release it on Steam before, and they got as far as maybe Part 1 or 2, and then Steam was like, fuck this, and banned them. And that was under the old name, Kare no Shoujo. So they changed the name for this release just to sort of sneak it by again.
No, this is it's censored on Steam as well.
Yeah, but Steam treats Japanese games with like weird, I don't know, they ban them if there's even the slightest hint of anything off, while they also have Western-made full porn games just everywhere. I don't know what's going on with Steam, but
they're racist against the Japanese. I don't know. No, I'm not gonna throw sticks like that.
I totally am, but I like Steam though.
I do like Steam, but that no one's perfect. I'm just gonna say, this is my recommendation for all the games that I play, is that ideally I'd love if you guys played the game, if it's a story-based one, right? Play the game yourselves ahead of time, and then watch my stream and just see how shit I am at it in comparison or whatever. But again, if you can't afford it or whatever, I get
We
it,
are
man.
not aiming for perfect playthroughs. We are not aiming for like 100% completion. All we are aiming for is cool vibes.
Cool vibes and me hitting 1,000 subscribers one day on YouTube. Then
Cool vibrations.
My vibrations are always cool. That's what she said.
Sorry, I got that from. I just got hit with that song from Initial D in my mind. It just starts with cool vibrations, and then this whole song starts.
I need to hear this. Valkyrie saying Neverland is greater than Shell. Valkyrie is really enjoying where we're going with Island. Evangelidot saying context is key. Valkyrie saying be a Scotsman. Okay, I am being a Scotsman. Ryder saying has Tsukihime not taught you anything? Disappointment. Yeah. Valkyrie saying Cafe Lady is fine. I find that shocking. In a way. Evangelidot saying I love the chatting, makes things feel more organic. Mate, I chatted for like an hour on each
2
part
hours.
Was it?
I watched it today and I counted 2 hours.
Dude, that is. I'm sorry, guys.
And I had to tune out when you didn't read the description of the murder. You blocked the screen and then you're like, "Oh, I'm not reading this." I was like, "Bollocks!" And then I actually closed the video and came back to it later.
I like to make my viewers suffer when watching my stream. It's like when I watch Vinny Caravella do a FMV or a.
Oh, FM Vinny is fantastic though.
Or he does like the games where you're choosing the options. It's like a visual novel, but like they could be full 3D, or whatever, where you choose options. And he sits there and he does that thing where he's like, I'm gonna be a cheeky git, and I'm like, don't pick the option where you're being an arsehole. Pick the nice option. And he's just like, I'm gonna try do this. I'm gonna try do this thing again and again to see if it breaks something or annoys the character or something. And I can see.
Have you seen Open World, Vinny? Vinny playing Sleeping Dogs was incredible.
No.
Sleeping Dogs is a great game, and Vinny playing Sleeping Dogs was absolutely brilliant. Because first of all, he manages to break games in ways they were never intended to. And yeah, when he goes to play an open world game, he goes properly sadistic.
I am convinced. I am going to do a podcast. I'm going to do I don't know how this is going to work. I'm going to do a stream where it will just be me chatting shite. Like not.
Oh, you're going to do a Zatsudan stream, is it?
Zatsudan?
Zatsudan streams are just talking streams, basically, that VTubers do.
In the West, we call it just chatting.
Yeah.
But
yeah. Because you're a VTuber, we go the weeb way and say Zatsudan stream. Well, you don't have to. I'm just saying what it is.
So, it's just an excuse for me to chat to people in chat and pretend that I have a life, while I pretend even more to play a game which we know that I'm not actually going to play. Yeah. So that's the thing I have in my head, an idea which I'm probably never going to go through with, but there I've said it. So now that I've said it live, maybe it will encourage me to do something. Also, I finally
got an idea. I finally have an idea of how I'm going to do the Death Stranding stuff. Watch this space. It won't be regular, I'm afraid, because I'm just too busy these days, and I don't want to do live streams for a good long time. So I can't commit to anything. But I have an idea, and I feel like it'll be pretty cool.
That reminds me, I'm going to start doing pre-recorded videos at some point of the House in Fata Morgana.
Again?
No, there's a sequel or a spiritual sequel or a spiritual. It's a game made by the same people with the same characters but in an alternate universe. Which I heard of. I heard of people mentioned it after I finished the House in Fata Morgana. So I bought that game. It was on sale, I think, at some point. And I plan to play that offline, pre-recorded, because those games, I feel like you should go into them without interference from the outside world, or at least that's how I enjoyed the House in Fata Morgana. Evangelidon is saying also there's part 2 and part 3 plus Cartagra, which is a prequel and not on Steam. Oh shit. No, we're not doing prequels, right? I can do that at a later date. Part 2 and part 3. I'll see. But I also want to do an Eve Burst Air, or what was it, Nocturnal Illusions you'd mentioned. But I want to do that later because that one's going to be an eroge, so I'm going to have to Evangelion Donut tells me it doesn't have that much gratuitous hentai stuff.
Good.
But it does have some stuff, so I will have to get the censor out. But he's assured me that it's a really good visual novel based on the story and stuff. Like in a. What is it?
Sorry, I've just read the chat, and Evangelion Donut at the very bottom says, "Kuxel, we need more critical point."
1 second. Evangelion, you must.
Sorry, man, I can't be the one to do that.
Craptier says, if he rants too much, just verbally.
I agree. A critical point is fucking great. Honestly, I agree, but I can't be the one to do that. I'm sorry.
There's no way in hell I'm doing that. There is no way. I enjoyed watching it. There is no way in hell I'm playing that.
That you would do that.
Yeah, I would watch someone. I would sit with you if you're playing it. I would not play it myself. I'm on. Cracker saying, there you go. Evangelion saying also Katara still isn't on Steam because of Valve ban. Lovely.
You know, all these quotes from fucking House of the Dead 2. I never played that game, but I've seen clips. I just remember the guy at the end of the fucking game going, "Oh, the life cycle," or something like that. It's so busted. It's like, it's properly old school English translations.
Which are beautiful. Evangelion saying, never forget Mark Wahlberg made a rap song called Cool Vibrations. Nice. What the fuck?
Kind of
69 minutes. I suffer like G did. What?
Suffer like G did. It's a quote. It's a quote from back House of the Dead.
Nice. Well, like I saying, gooning the viewers. What? Evangelion Donut taking the piss streams. All my streams are taking the piss. House of the Dead is heavily quotable. I've never played House of the Dead 2. Goldman, the Lorf Cycle. Nice. Life Cycle Natural. I don't know what these guys are talking about now. Anyway, let us switch to the no avatar scene. Let's get into this. While I then procrastinate by talking.
I just saw that music video.
What music video?
Just the first fucking bits made me laugh, man.
What music?
Oh my god.
Oh wait.
the Cool Vibrations Mark Wahlberg.
Give me a second.
All you have to do is type in Mark Wahlberg rap, and then it'll be there. It's in black and white in the beginning few seconds. Like, that's all I saw of it, and I just saw him in a fucking chain link fence and some girl, and I'm like...
A second.
It's cause it's Mark Wahlberg, man.
Oh my god. What the fuck?
And the top comment is some guy saying, "Don't forget your beginnings."
Someone saying, "Make it stop, make it stop, make it stop."
Nah, man.
Wait, when did he make this? Wait, so alright. This was posted 2 years ago, but how old is this song?
Oh man, that's funny.
That was an experiment that went wrong. Bloody hell.
Hey man, he tried some stuff to get famous. I don't think it worked, but he got famous in the end. I mean, we're talking about him. I forget, was it Mark Wahlberg or Matt Damon in The Bourne Identity?
Matt Damon, I think.
Matt Damon, right, okay.
Matt Damon.
I always confuse those two because they look so similar.
Wait, are you racist?
Two
white guys that just look so similar. Oh, Evangelion saying I made an audio mod for House of the Dead 2 and the PC port in 2010ish. Awesome. For bonus points, look up Imposter by Jim Carrey. Is that a piss take? Or is that... I remember I've seen him do...
He's still got it. Jim Carrey still has it. You saw him do that dance as Robotnik and Robotnik's grandfather in Sonic 3.
I've seen the clip, I've not watched the movie.
That's all you need to see. Him as Robotnik and Robotnik's grandfather is the best part of that movie by far.
Oh my god.
Like I said before, the world was not ready for two Jim Carreys.
That Jim Carrey song. I've seen the clip of that. I don't know why I've seen it recently on Twitter or something. And I was like, this a satire? Is this him just taking the piss? Or is he... Like,
he really enjoyed those movies. He really enjoyed playing in those movies.
No, no, I'm not talking about the Sonic movies. I know that. I'm talking about the rap video. The song where he's rapping with the black guys, and it's from the 90s. I don't know.
Jim Carrey.
Man. Yeah.
No, I've not seen that.
The one that
I'll look that
Evangeli
up later.
put out, the Imposter by Jim
Imposter.
Carrey. I just thought that was him doing like a Weird Al Yankovic kind of joke song. Anyway, what the hell am I doing with my life? Right, wait. Continue. Yes?
Right, let's get back into it.
That's what people come to these streams for. Old song references.
I forget what was even happening.
So we found this guy.
I remember that I was taking
bear.
this guy. Yeah, he's got a bear on his chest. He's holding it like
boxer.
it's his infant child.
Maybe it is his infant child. Is the guy's the bear's grabbing onto his
Is that real?
clavicles?
Jim Carrey also did one for Vanilla Ice called White White Baby.
Yeah, I've heard of that one. I think I've seen that
Really?
one. I think I've seen a clip of that where he's taking the piss, yeah.
Is that surreal?
Like, it's a joke one, though, right? Like,
that's funny.
Like, he's doing a full-on... At least I think it is.
People were more chill about these sort of things back then.
Man, the 90s were a better time. I hate to be the fucking old man nostalgia bullshit. Or, mate, do you know what
I
it is
told you
nostalgia?
this in the last... Was it in the last stream? I don't remember if it was the last one or before one, but... in the 90s, when there was no war, at least for America, people were in peacetime and just enjoyed themselves.
Yeah, now we got bloody camera. We've got the government knows when I take a shit. Bloody hell.
That was always going to happen.
No, it wasn't, mate.
There's a reason cyberpunk fiction existed back then. Because people saw these things coming.
Yeah, but like 200 years, 300 years from now, not 10 years. I'm pretty sure it was accelerated because of the events of like the early 2000s. Like Tyson Galvanized by Chemical Brothers. I feel like I think I've heard that one. I think I bought a Chemical Brothers album at one point. I think were they the ones that had a song Push the Button or something, or is that in Galvanized? I don't know.
I really don't know much about music, so I can't tell you.
Evangelidona is saying 90s were good times. Ash, it was foretold by Gyromancy. Is that Uncle Sam did that since the 70s. Mate, Uncle Sam didn't have access to internet history in the 70s. Because everything we use is now online, they have access to so much more. Whereas if you're only online for like 10 minutes a week or something because all the websites sucked and everyone just
I read an article today, just today, saying that people are now starting to withdraw from social media, and it's noticeable simply because of the threat of AI taking all their stuff and then mixing it and, well, you know.
I'm tempted to withdraw from social media because I feel like everybody that comments online is fucking AI.
Oh, dead internet theory, right?
It's not a theory, it's reality. Like, see, when you start looking into... So, I mean, a poor example, like, it's obvious, bots are obvious, right? Someone likes a post on Twitter, right? One of my posts, and I'm just looking, and it's a picture of you can see the small profile picture, and it looks like a woman who's probably reasonably attractive. I'm like, this is a bot. I click through, they don't have any posts of their own. They've maybe made one post, and they've had an account since, like, February, and you're like, for fuck's sake, right? And the majority of the likes I get are from bots. So I'm like, this means nothing. And then you get people that will comment on things and you won't know that they're a bot. But if you look into them and you start looking at the posts that they make, they sound a bit off. And like you have to look closely to tell. So I there might even be people that post online that I assume are people. And they are just AI bots because I'm not looking closely enough to tell the small differences. And there's a lot of that. Like AI's just made it, like ChatGPT and all that's made it so easy just to like set these things up. It was already easy before with Twitter's API stuff. And yeah, so the dead, I mean, are you ever, there's no real women online. I love that when people say that. Nobody
We'll come back to that, right?
There's still women online. They're all men pretending to be women or boss. Valeria Katari is telling me Ash Mannix, the US military created the internet in 1969. Yeah, it was a DARPA program, wasn't it? It was because of DARPA we have the internet. Um, or is it DARPA? ARPANET, and they called it ARPANET, DARPA,
Thanks
DARPANET.
again.
I know, man. Literally, the only reason I know about fucking DARPA is because of Metal Gear Solid. Otherwise, I wouldn't have heard of it.
Have you seen the Death Stranding 2 trailer? Did we talk about this?
I've seen a guy with an electric guitar.
Have you seen the latest trailer?
No.
Have you seen Stranded Snake?
No.
Have you seen fake Metal Gear Rex?
No.
Because all these things are in Death Stranding 2.
What the fuck?
Solid Snake is in it. Metal Gear Rex is in it. Well, like, not really them characters, but like, if you see the trailer, you're like, that's Metal Gear Rex. And you see a guy put a bandana on, and he looks exactly like Solid Snake. People are calling him Stranded Snake, because he's Italian. There's an actor that apparently just looks like him. Evangeli Donut is calling him Solid Snake from Temu. Yeah.
Oh my god. Temu.
You did not watch the trailer. You should watch that trailer because that trailer is incredible. It's the one that was streaming while we were playing this game. I think last week or the week before. I don't know. But yeah, madness. Kojima never got over his ex. That was Metal Gear.
Good. I like it when people are petty. Technically, Uncle.
Actually, I like to think of it this way because to me, Death Stranding sort of represented or manifested Kojima's desires to reunite with his team after leaving Konami, or rather being shoved out the door from Konami. And now that he has reunited with the boys, it's time to make another game, right?
I mean, the problem, I've said this before, the problem is you need his genius, his mad genius needs to be tempered, right? It's the same whenever you have any amazing movie, right? You look at the people involved and the major creative behind it. There is always something that is tempering them to a degree, and you might not even know about it, but you realize it when they go off to do other things and they end up just being too batshit crazy, and you're like, what the fuck? And it's because on the thing that they did well in, they had something that was keeping them within certain limits. So that you got that bit of craziness, but it didn't go too far, like Hideo Kojima wanting your fucking CD to be broken if you die or something, and shit like that. Like, I feel that Death Stranding is Hideo Kojima with no limits, and that's why some of it is like, oh, this is a walking simulator with weird, crazy mechanics.
So Evangeli Donut said Super Best Friends. I think you mean Castle Super Priest. Did a podcast about it. Yeah, I listened to that. It was like 45 minutes of just pure talking about Kojima and Death Stranding 1 and potential plot, threads for 2.
I just want to say to the guys in chat, I realize that Uncle Sam created the internet, but Uncle Sam wasn't able to read everything on the internet like they are now, and it's because it's not, and they couldn't do that now. They don't have the ability to read everything that everyone's doing at the same time, but because we are funneled into like certain centralized social media places like Twitter or Facebook, Instagram, it becomes a lot easier. They only have to focus on those certain websites and be able to get access to them. So yeah, that's the issue I have, and with more and more server power at their disposal, especially with processors getting more and more powerful, they have more and more grunt to be able to start trying to like read everything on the internet. So that's what I don't like. It was too hard before, so they would focus it. So they would be like, right, we're going to focus on Ash Manix because he said something bad about the president or something, and we think he's dodge. Whereas now it's getting to the point where they can just filter through shit tons of data and maybe even like try and predict who's going to be a weirdo or whatever. So that's what I don't like. Cracked goes, what? You really thought you had real viewers?
I was waiting for you to get to that one.
See if you are all bots, and see if Kuxo's not even real. Kuxo's a synthesized AI voice talking to me. Do you know what?
Have you forgotten the lore? I'm just an imaginary figure inside your head.
Do you know what? I'm okay with that. If you can convince me that you're real, who gives a fuck? As long as I think you're real. Right?
Brain in a jar, guys. Brain in a jar.
As long as I think you're real and I'm not harming anyone in the process, then who cares? I welcome all you awesome bot guys in the chat. You know, but not normal bots. They can fuck off. Evangelists Hell, people used to sell Twitch views back in 2016. Yeah, not surprised. Bot views. Yeah. Maybe I should do that. Buy bot views. Like try saying it was launched by DARPA. They called the concept ARPA. Nice. Evangel don't saying Death Stranding 2 trailer had the wish. Oh yeah. Cookso read that. Tempered. His shit needs to be tempered. I think Hideo Kojima stuff does need to be tempered to a degree. But at the same time, even when he's not being held back, it's still one hell of a fucking ride to see what he makes. At least it's like interesting and kind of batshit crazy. So,
I agree with one of their conclusions, which was it's way more fun to watch Kojima's trailers for an upcoming game than it is to actually play the game itself.
I don't know if a part of that, though, is because we've gotten old and don't have the time to play 50-hour games.
Well, his games weren't 50-hour games. I maintain this. MGS5 was fucking piss take to me because it's longer than the entire rest of the series put together and hollower than all of them.
Well, it's hollower because it has less story, right? It's all that open world bullshit.
Oh my god, Valeria Cantare has said, make Kojima make games with a woman in a tentacle pit. Like, honestly, in the latest trailer, there is something that is approaching that.
What do you mean tentacle pits? Don't you just mean with tentacles? We've already had this. We've had the beauties and the beasts or whatever. One of them had tentacles.
No, that was like slime.
Whatever, man. It's close. Yeah, but she was an octopus, right?
Oh, no, right. They were vomiting. That's what it was.
What? Oh, okay. Well, some people are into that. Wait, Evangel don't think I blame Germany. What? Wasn't even a secret. The CIA had the reputation for it. Yeah, I mean, look. It's not... Look, obviously the governments are spying on us from the earliest of days, but now they can do it without much effort, whereas before they had to at least put effort and focus. It's when they can
propose a radical thought?
No.
Shall we continue the game?
Games? Games? How dare you use that poisoned word on my channel?
I only say this because it's approaching 9 o'clock.
Video games? Right, yeah, let's actually get past this screen. Alright, let's see exactly what you do and don't know, shall we, Mr. Carcerato?
Artificial Intelligence Cooksel has proposed to advance the game. Oh, what? Edgeworth, please explain it. Oh, no.
No, let us...
Domain expansion again.
Let us analyze the state of play. He adopts a boxing stance when he's on high alert. My guess is that things won't go well if I push too hard at such moments. When my opponent is on the defensive, I should remain calm and bide my time.
Literally just wait if he's in that stance where he's constantly jumping around like a boxer.
He's bound to reveal an opening eventually, which is when I'll pounce. First, let's see if our friend here knows anything about the instant. I'll start by asking about his movements and bring this fight to an end before he knows what hit him.
Evangeli Donut says, Cooksel, don't complain. You wanted Ash to continue. The monkey paw curled. It's the same thing with Kojima and tempering his bullshit. Like, you know, go, but not too much.
Mate, this is... When I do streams on my own, there is no tempering.
We got that yesterday.
Do you know what? I get why Kojima is so happy. Because it's fucking glorious.
It's freedom.
Nobody's confining me, bitches. I'm going to talk about shit all day.
As refreshing as wearing clean underwear on New Year's Day.
No, not just clean underwear. Brand new clean underwear.
Completely freshly washed.
No. Well, yeah. Tell me
laundered
about your
with
days,
the best fabric softener. And those little perfume balls. I don't know if you use them, but those are great.
What, perfume balls? I thought the fabric softener gives it a perfume smell.
Yeah, but there's also like little perfume balls that you can put in the thing as well. That's great. I love that shit.
Mate, what the fuck are you talking about?
I don't know what they're called, right? But it's like you put it in after like the soap and the fabric softener. You also put these little perfume balls.
Fucking
They just look like BBs, but they have like a strong smell about them, like a
do
smell.
they melt? Do they melt when in the washing?
Yeah, they just dissolve in the washing.
This sounds interesting, but also sounds right extra. Unstoppable fest scent booster that gives a fresh perfume in wash. What brands do it?
I have no idea. Probably
you know
all
about
the
the
usual
existence
ones.
of perfume balls, but you
Look,
don't
man,
know...
there's a whole packet downstairs next to a washing machine,
Wait.
right?
Oh, I see. This Lenore do something. What the fuck is this? Perfume scent booster. All right, is that if you got smelly clothes? I mean, to be fair, like when I use the washing powder, it leaves a strong enough smell.
Yeah, washing powder by itself is alright, but I'm saying for that extra, if you want it to be super special.
Do you know what I want to be super? I want to be super soft. Fabric softener doesn't. It does some, but my towel's still a bit kind of. They're not soft.
For that, you want to get some different cloth, I think.
Do you think so? I mean, I've had the towels for a while, but I don't know. Guys,
yeah, after a while, they just start getting a bit like ragged.
Shit.
And
yeah, just like scratchy or whatever.
yeah.
Fucking towels. Why are you so high maintenance?
Now I think we've scared away any kids that might be watching. We're just talking about washing clothes.
Kids, you need to fucking learn how to wait, there should be no kids watching the stream. A. B. You need to fucking figure out how to wash clothes.
Good.
You want to have nice, soft clothes. If you're waiting to get to marry that special waifu, if you're under the age of 40, you'll be waiting a long time. If you've not got someone already. Evangel don't think tempering his bullshit. You mean like the sniffing and breast slap? Oh my god, the breast slapping police knots. Right, let me continue. Why don't you start by telling me what you've done today? Wait, why the fuck is this not?
I forgot what voice I gave this guy, so I'm just gonna go with it again.
Yeah, that's what I do. You will answer me, Mr. Carcerato.
What? You want to shot the champ? Is that it? Then put him up, pal.
So this is where I do nothing. Bide my time. Because he's put his dukes up.
Yeah.
Throwing in the towel already? That's gotta be a record.
What a cute little bear with the tongue out. Fisticuffs is hardly my style, but I'm more than happy to take you on in a game of chess. Incidentally, don't you get tired ducking and diving like that all the time?
You think I don't got the stamina, kid? Oh, just you try me.
Are we talking about fighting or something else? He's still on his stance, I'm just gonna bite my time.
I want to see Edgeworth get into a fist fight.
I imagine him doing a slap fight and then just getting the shit beaten out of him.
I ain't tired. Not today. Not ever. Especially not today. Took it real easy this morning. Had me some quiet cell time. Hardly broke a sweat.
Oh, you did a stealth flap. Okay, boss. Really? You look pretty sweaty to me.
Give me a break, will ya? I'm done talking, okay? I'm tired. Yeah, real tired.
Didn't he say he got a rest?
He said it was alright, and
You may have kept your boxing skills sharp, Mr. Carcerato. But I'm afraid your lying needs quite a bit of work. Tired? Really? I hardly think that's possible. Especially not after you just told me about your quiet cell time this morning.
yeah, he literally just contradicted himself from one sentence to the next.
Because he is an idiot.
Ugh. We gotta be careful here, Teddy. When this guy lands, he lands.
Mate, you literally gave me a massive what?
Training weights off.
He's hiding something, I'm sure of it.
I don't know if you ever saw the scene from Naruto. I mean, I haven't even watched Naruto, but I have seen the Rock Lee dropping his weights scene.
I have seen a clip of that someone was showing. I don't know what the context was. I just see him taking
The
the weights
context
off.
was the weights are off.
Then he's, but the comment was he still got his ass handed to him or something.
Did he?
In that instance when he took the weights off, I don't know. I didn't watch the whole clip. I just saw him take the weights off, and I was like, I've seen this before in Dragon Ball, so whatever. I should try asking about what was happening at the time of the incident, both in and outside his cell. Ring! I won't need to use my fists in this next round. No, I'll deliver this knockout using carefully chosen words alone. Do you remember what you were doing at the time of the incident?
I was, catching some Z's. We both was.
The incident happened only a short while ago. You seem wide awake, all things considered.
Can I just say, if he's doing exercise, he dropped the weights, but he's still like lifting his arms like he's lifting weights.
How dare you question his
Exercise regimen?
his routine, man?
Right.
Wait my time.
Fighter's gotta be able to get him quick when he's down, but he needs his beauty sleep too. Builds muscle.
Is that so? Then I apologize for waking you. I have read that rest is an important part of any boxer's training regime.
It's an important part of anyone's.
You don't say. So, Mr. Prosecutor's... Sorry. Mr. Prosecutor's savvy when it comes to the fight game, huh? Who knew?
Right,
Well,
so
hang on, I'm being mentioned in the chat. What's going on over there? Pixel is channeling his inner Bronson. Thank you, Evangelidona. And Valara Katara says Kuxel is lawyered. Wait, what did I do?
Interesting. How do you know I'm a prosecutor? I don't remember telling you.
Mate, look at your clothes.
Could be a judge. You've been eavesdropping, haven't you? You've been listening to... It could just be a theatre kid. You've been listening to every word we said out here in the corridor. Which means you weren't asleep, and that you're lying again.
You're a good kid. Caught me clean with that one. Alright, I admit it. I wasn't catching no Z's.
I was catching Y's.
That moldy bread wife was great.
The
Was
what?
it moldy toast wife? I like that one. You said that in one of your other Shell streams.
Oh, okay.
Like garlic bread X's nemesis.
Oh.
Arch nemesis.
I say the stupidest shit, man.
I liked that one. That was funny.
But what? A guy can't work out in his cell no more without lawyers getting involved? Or is a man taking care of himself a crime now?
Yeah. How dare you take care of yourself? Toxic masculinity. Boo. The fact that we now know he was awake is an important development. It could well prove to be a useful clue. Did you notice anything strange around the time of the incident?
What do you mean, strange?
Don't play dumb or one out already.
Answer the question, child! Tell me what was going on around that time.
Wish I could help you, boss. But I was asleep. We both was.
Wait, we saw this line.
Yeah, what the fuck? Time to deploy my clue. What? Enough of your barefaced lies. You weren't asleep. You were exercising. You told me as much yourself.
A counterpunch, huh? Should have seen that one coming.
You literally said it. What the hell? It seems I have you on the ropes, Mr. Carcerato. It's time to come clean about what you know.
Alright. You don't gotta shout about it. Stomping around like you own the place. Teddy and his pals have been scared enough this morning already.
Already.
Oh?
And the music goes.
You've done well to endure this long, but I fear you'll soon be out for the count. You say the animals have been scared enough already, which implies something happened here earlier.
Go porn!
Well, what was it, Mr. Carson? Wait, what?
Attack! Attack his life points directly!
Mate, I thought you said go porn, like pornography. I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? I was like, they were all watching go porn? What are you talking about? I don't want to.
Pawn! It's a fucking pawn from chess! Come on!
You and your fucking British accent.
Oh my god.
Well, what was it, Mr. Carcerato? Oh shit!
Evangeli Donut says, honestly, I prefer the fan translation names. What was his name? Because I've heard other people say that. Fuck, I got hiccups now.
I've got a cure for the hiccups.
Was it think about it that
Just think that you
don't have hiccups?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right. I don't need the water anymore. Yeah, the hiccups are gone. I just thought about it. I'm like, I don't have hiccups no more, and I don't have hiccups no more. Brilliant.
I've told you that worked on a streamer I was talking to.
Yeah, I remember you saying that before, and it worked.
Penguin Z was the one that said it, and he's like, it's the weirdest thing ever, but it has worked on numerous people, and I was like, this is bullshit. Anyway,
quit it, will you? I'm getting shellacked here.
Shellacked?
I've not come across.
Is that not when you get like a shiny layer over you?
Hang on, let me see.
I don't know what shellac. What is
shellacked? Varnished with shellac.
Yeah, varnished.
Or informal, coated with hairspray.
So he's getting varnished and no shiny. Interesting.
So slang for an utter defeat.
Oh.
Thanks, Google AI. His name was J. Albert. Okay.
I like that.
That's pretty good. Oh, yeah.
Somebody yelled, okay? Real loud, real scared. Got all the little guys scared too. Yeah, laugh it up, Mr. Big Shot Lawyer. Let me see you do the same thing in the ring.
No, look at your
Pulling
muscles.
you out.
Checkmate. Ring.
GG no worry.
Oh shit. Checkmate for successfully checkmating an opponent in mind chess. Without what? Without taking damage? I got an award, guys. I got a, what do you call it? A Steam award thing.
An achievement.
Oh, that's it. Achievements.
Chivo.
Oh, God. I give zero fucking fucks about any of these achievements. But apparently people are big into them.
I don't give a shit. Eventually Donut says the pet was Rocky, not Teddy. A reference to Rocky, the movie series, which is...
Rocky, the movie? Really? Really? I like it. I like it.
Mm-hmm.
I think we've now established that you know more than you're letting on, don't you?
Yeah, I'm back. Fine, I'll talk a talk.
Oh my god. You did it, Mr. Edgeworth. I forgot she was here. Let's not get carried away, Kay. Our work here has only just begun.
I forgot she existed.
Hold it.
Oh, it's this guy.
This guy. Hey, can we call a time out here for a sec, guys? There's something super big I need to say. No. It's just, well, it's like fate brought us here today after all these years, Edgeworth.
Punchy.
And it's a real privilege watching how you work. Eye-opening stuff, in fact. What is he getting at? Just thought you should know I'll be telling you-know-who what you've become. Wait, are you friends with Von Karma, or do you hate Von Karma?
No, you know who's got to be Phoenix Wright. Because he's a defense attorney, right? Fender, whatever the fuck his name is.
Would it be Phoenix Wright? Who? Oh, who know who? Keen to get the lowdown, huh? Well, fuck you, I'm not telling you. No, don't interrupt, Edgeworth. That's enough. This has nothing to do with Kay. Whoa, don't have a cow, man. What the hell is he, Bart Simpson? Fuck, you know. Why so sensitive?
Gotta give him a Bart Simpson voice now.
Don't have a cow, man. I can't do a Bart Simpson voice. Report whatever you wish to whomever you wish. Just do it on somebody else's time.
Eventually Donut says his name should be Ray Shields, but now it's Fender whatever.
Like the Ray-Ban sunglasses? Whatever you say, boss man. But I think he should know at least. You know, how you've been living your life since you signed on to doing things the Von Karma way. I don't think he's talking about Phoenix Wright.
Okay, yeah.
It's
Wait,
like...
Von Karma?
The Von Karma... Is he talking about Von Karma, or, like... He can't be talking about Edgeworth's dad, because he passed away. What's he talking about? Who's he talking about?
Hey, Hey, come on.
After all, you've disappointed him enough for one lifetime already, am I right?
Now it sounds like his dad.
I think he's talking about his dad, but his dad has passed away, so what the fuck is he talking about?
Unless he can talk with his dad's ghost.
Which he technically
Which in
can
this
if he goes
series
to Maya
can
Fey.
happen. Exactly.
Or Mia Fey.
Mia Fey is also dead.
Wait, Maya Fey. Mia's the dead one.
Maya, yeah.
Mia's... I don't know why they killed her in the first game. How fucking dare they? Anyway. What's he talking about, Mr. Edgeworth? Nothing that needs concerns you, Kay. Shut the fuck up and don't ask questions. Child! Our focus should be on Mr. Carcerato.
Get the child out of here.
She shouldn't be... this young woman should not be in this jail. Now, shall we continue? Especially... This seems like high security.
No, I was about to say especially with that skirt on. Anyway.
I don't want to even think about how dodged the guys would get about that. It's time to hear the truth at last.
You won't land a glove on me, kid.
Boxing references. What?
Oh yeah, let's go.
Just give me the answers, fucking hell.
There was a show finished right around 10 a.m. Tom and Jerry came back here after, did me some training. Leastways I tried to. Barely got to the count 2 before someone screams, "What the ah!" Guy was hollering and howling, crying for help. But what can I do? I'm locked up in here, right? So I tunes it out and I gets back to work.
I love that. He's like, I can hear someone dying in the background. Whatever, got to carry out my workout.
Honestly, it's prison. I can see that happening.
I find it curious that you would pay so little heed to a desperate cry for help.
Again, it's prison, Edgeworth. You're a privileged man.
Like I say, boss, what can I do?
Are you telling Edgeworth to check his privilege?
That's exactly what I said.
Besides, this is the joint. Don't nobody thank nobody for getting involved in what ain't none of their concern.
A lot of nobody ain't nobody.
Valaria Katara says, what even happened in this case? Someone died in prison. That's what happened.
I hear you, brother. What the fuck? Best you could do is rubberneck from in there anyway, am I right? You mentioned training, Mr. Carcerato. Can't help but notice how well equipped your cell is.
Wait, what's in his cell?
I think he's got gym equipment or something.
I don't think I've seen his cell. Anyway.
There's a guy. The Fixer, they call him.
Was this a Marvel series?
No, man. Fixer is like...
I know, but like, you know, just giving names to characters like that.
What's a Fixer?
Fellow can get his hands on just about anything you need. For a price.
No way. Think you can get... Perhaps, Mr. Carcerato, what you ought to ask for is a beginner's guide to giving better testimony.
I like this Fender guy.
Because I can promise you that you'll be down for the count in 1.
You, put me down. Try it, you bum.
You bum! And what am I, chopped liver? No one cares. Oh, what the fuck.
Go on then.
There was a show finished right around 10 a.m.
Right, what the hell do I have?
At least go through the testimony first, and then we can check the evidence.
It says he was killed instantly. So, would he have been able to scream? I feel like he wouldn't have. The other thing I need to
unless
check...
the scream was before he was stabbed, you know.
But he was hit in the head. I don't know. What kind of show was it exactly?
Depends on the day. They bring him in from outside, see?
Wait, when did it say that he was hit in the head?
There's no... Let's see. Killed instantly by a stab wound to the throat. The body is covered in dirt. There's also a small cut on his scalp from when he suffered a blow to the head.
When did we... Oh, do you know what? It doesn't matter. Valaria Katara says, why was Kolika in jail? Because he was the killer from the last case.
Singers, dancers, all kinds. Gives us cons a little something to look forward to.
They bring singers, dancers into the...
This ain't exactly jail, is it?
Mate, I wanna... If I go to jail, I wanna go to this fucking jail. Where I get a fucking polar bear farm animal to be a weight. And I could get singers and dancers to dance for me.
Mate, they just bring you Jobby in.
I'm like, no, Jobby, you stay home. I want some other cool animal. Nice, that sounds like fun. And you went along to see today's show.
Sure it did. Can't miss a chance to get a glimpse of the outside world now, can I?
Do they watch this? Are they actually bringing these people in to do the entertainment, or is he watching this on TV?
No, they're bringing them in.
This is insane.
Then it was over. Came back here after, did me some training, like this.
Hold it!
You can clip that, boys. Enjoy that in your deepest, darkest moments. It's like that was... what was it? If I could post that clarity. Oh my god, why? Why did I not to cook those shreds?
Alright, there we are. Let's go.
Oh shit. What did this training involve?
Let's see now. Today was stamina and rhythm work, which means jump rope. Like this.
What? In that tiny cell? How? And what about Teddy? Isn't that dangerous for him?
Kid's no dummy. Second I get my rope out, he jumps up and holds on tight.
To what? You jump rope with a polar bear clinging to your chest.
That's why it's training. I told you, didn't I? We're partners. And besides, a little extra weight's good for me.
Is he sweating all over that bear?
Yes, and the bear's sweating also.
Anyway, I started jumping rope. Leastways I tried to. Barely got to the count of two before someone screams, "What the?"
Hold it! Why is Hot Sweet Lloyd not here? She's done, man. She's had her time. Lloyd,
Tabby
the
Lloyd?
tablet. Yeah, Tabby Lloyd, the reporter.
What the fuck? Why is... What? I don't... Why are you even asking that? No. No one wants
She's
Tabby Lloyd here.
done. She's had her time. Leave it. I really hope she doesn't come back.
May we never see her again. Tell us more about the scream you heard.
It was the scream of a guy about to scream his last. And I should know.
I've killed a couple of people.
I was gonna say I've been there.
I've seen it. Whoa there, good buddy. There's a time and a place, you know. So it was clearly audible.
Guy backed into a corner, fighting for his life. You ever hear something like that, boss?
Yeah.
Well, I have. And yeah, it was clearly audible.
Get your Audible membership with Amazon Prime.
This video is not sponsored by Amazon.
This video is not sponsored by jack shit. But if anybody wants to throw money at me to sponsor these random streams, I'm a greedy bastard, so...
Raid Shadow Legends. And howling, crying for help.
I mean, I don't believe in Raid Shadow Legends, but if they... Mate, they like pay some... Obviously they're not going to pay me this. But they pay like some YouTubers 20k to do an ad. That's fucking...
No wonder they put them in.
Yeah, do you know, like, you make so much more money from ads than you do from the equivalent, like, if your channel's doing well, from the YouTube shit.
Wait, hang on, you missed one. Go back.
Did I not put, oh shit, 1 second.
Hold it!
And that's all you heard? There was nothing else?
Nope, nothing much anyhow.
So there was something. What else did the victim say? You have to tell me.
Oh, I do, huh? Why don't you come on over here, and I'll see if I can make you squeal like he did.
Whoa. Forgive the kid here. He doesn't know when to quit. Come on, Miles. Apologize to the good man. But this is clearly important, and yet he insists on remaining infuriatingly vague.
Evangeli Donut says Fender's lines are trash compared to Raymond. Raymond being the fan translation. I don't know. I haven't played the fan translation, but
lol. Just would you sponsor me for like lots of money? Look, friend, how about you let this slide?
Notice us, please.
Hmm?
I was just saying, senpai. You know, just senpai. Notice us, please. Anyway, carry on.
Senpai. Will senpai ever notice me? Senpai will never notice me, and now I'm the oldest kohai on the planet.
Huh. So yeah, I heard the voice, like I said. But what can I do? I'm locked up in here, right? So I tunes it out and I gets back to work.
Hold it!
You were able to concentrate on your training even after hearing all that screaming.
Fuck him, I don't give a shit. Look, if we was on the outside, maybe things would have been different. Maybe I'd have seen what I could do.
Maybe I would have done the killing.
The question is, you're in prison here. Like, what are you here for?
But this ain't the outside. I can't go no place even if I want to.
And you didn't think to slip out from your cell to go sneak a peek? I don't think anybody else would have thought of doing that except you, Kay. If only this wasn't a prison, Mr. Might have lived.
If only this wasn't a prison.
If only I was a millionaire, then I wouldn't... No, I'd still be miserable. I somehow doubt it. Frankly speaking, there was no saving him.
I think Elon Musk has proof that money doesn't buy happiness.
Do you know, apparently he's been like... He's had kids with a couple of women. Like a bunch of women. He's trying to like...
Yeah.
So he's trying to basically do a Genghis Khan type thing where he just have loads of kids to try and almost like repopulate the earth. I think... this is my pure speculation, but I think because he's regarded as like quite an intelligent guy, right? And he does a lot of stupid stuff, but like maybe he's pretty intelligent. I don't know. You have to have a certain level of intelligence to achieve what he has. He is the richest guy in the world, or one of them. But having said that, I think he's trying to like... He talks about people need to have more kids. The West is like going to suffer because population crisis and stuff like that. And so I think he's trying to almost single-handedly repopulate the earth with like quote-unquote smart kids by like offering various women to sleep with them and have kids with them, and then just giving them money to support the kid. And it's kind of insane when you think about it. But also I'm not surprised because he's a massive weeb, which is not a bad thing to be a weeb. I mean, I'm a weeb. And he's like a massive geek. And there's just some things that come out where you're just like, what the fuck, man? You've seen his black cat.
Probably...
You've seen his
the money
black
is most
cat?
likely tempting, but like... Yes, I've seen the black cap. The money
know
is
what he
most
calls
likely
it?
tempting to a lot of people, but the problem is that he's obviously got some neuroses that's just... Ugh.
Yeah. He calls it the dark MAGA hat. It's so nerdy. And it would be endearing if he wasn't like the richest man in the world. And
Honestly,
like,
it's fitting considering that I call him the shadow president.
Nah, I don't think he's got... Honestly, you're giving him too much credit and saying that. I think he's Trump's... like...
Number 2?
I think he's Trump's kind of... I wouldn't say number 2, but just like... So all of these these like CEOs and people that are rich are just like kissing Trump's ass. Tim Cook was at the inauguration, that Sam Hyde for ChatGPT or OpenAI, and a bunch of other people. And they're just kind of like, and what's it, Mark Zuckerberg and all that. They're all just like, oh yeah, free speech, yeah, Trump, yeah. It's alright. And you're like, fair enough, they're big companies. They're going to kiss up to whoever's in power. But I just feel like America's... It just there's a slight vibe of oligarchy.
Slight? I regret bringing this top... I regret sliding into this, man, but at the same time, slight?
Hey, man, this is all alleged. I'm not getting sued by the US government. But,
yeah.
What a world we live in.
Slight oligarchy. alleged.
Now
all
look,
in
guys.
massive inverting commas and a huge pulsating asterisk.
Look, I'm just jealous because if I was a billionaire, maybe I'd be at Trump's inauguration.
I'm jealous of everyone.
Why not?
I say,
I don't discriminate.
I don't like to go to those things. I'm like, this is just like super weird.
You would have been able to see Elon Musk do Sig Heils. Though he says he wasn't doing Sig Heils, but it looked. I mean,
we saw the clip.
Whether he intended to or not, I do believe I think he has. I'm pretty sure he's got autism, right? He's autistic to a certain level. And
he said it himself.
Yeah, and he looks. It comes across that he has something. Whatever, man. Maybe he did that because he thought it'd be cool. Maybe I think he watched too much fucking movies.
I don't know what's up with them. I just laughed at.
I think he was trying to sig Xeon. I honest to God think he was trying to sig Xeon shit. I think he's a massive fan of Mobile Suit Gundam, and I think that's where it came from. I don't think he's anything to do with Nazism. I think he saw that.
No,
but
but in Mobile Suit Gundam, they don't do the hand like that. They just do a fist up in the air. It just looks generic.
Do they?
The hand going that way is the full Nazi salute.
Oh, I'm disappointed. Maybe it wasn't that then. Also,
they say Sieg Xeon, and it's like, I can't remember which arm it is, but it's just a fist in the air. It just looks like a normal fist pump sort of thing.
What a world we live in.
Having said that, he's probably into Warhammer. He's into what was the game he was playing? Was it Path of Exile 2? He must be into Kingdom Come Deliverance and like all these sorts of
I don't think he has time to properly play these games though nowadays.
No, he does not have time to properly play these games. This has been proven.
Yeah, so the Path of Exile thing, you got someone to play. He actually, when he was going out with what's her name, Amber Heard, who's controversial for other reasons.
You know,
he got her to cosplay as a character from I don't know what fucking game it is. It's funny though.
Man, I remember when he fucking... I don't know if it was his wife or girlfriend or whatever, but I remember when he had the matching display picture, and it was the main characters from Oreimo on Twitter.
Look, I enjoyed that part. It's a shame that he's gone fucking fully down the rabbit hole, and we might be like hurtling towards a fucking nuclear
We're nowhere near
winter.
the bottom yet. We're nowhere near the bottom yet.
Mate, we are edging towards a nuclear winter, let me tell you.
No, I get fed up of all these new readers because every time, like, it's the same cycle. It's Trump says he'll do something. Everyone's like, he can't do that. He won't do that. He does it. And they're like, whoa, I can't believe he's done this. Like, seriously, it's boring now for me.
I don't think it's boring. I think in the grand context of history, it's actually really important stuff that's happening, right?
Oh, definitely. But like,
at the time,
I'm just waiting for us to hit the bottom so that we can then see where we're at.
Mate, what's the bottom? I keep telling you, the bottom is a nuclear winter.
I told you we're nowhere near the bottom. That's why I'm waiting.
The bottom is that you've not got your bunker. I've not built my bunker either. We'll be fucked. The bottom is, we'll be pushing daisies. And you live in the big city, you're fucked. Because that'll be a big, there's a big marker on the big London town.
Have you heard of the YouTube channel Metal Ball Studios?
No.
Fantastic channel. They do like 3D simulations of stuff.
I know where this is going.
So most recently they did like a tsunami simulation. But one of them was a simulation of different explosions, like from a hand grenade to the Tsar bomber, right? And just going into, what it looks like. They simulated the Hiroshima bomb on Tokyo. Then they simulated a Minuteman III, which is an American missile system, intercontinental ballistic missile system, which carries 3 nuclear warheads. Hence Minuteman III, I guess. And he decided to target that one at London. So I get to enjoy watching that.
So the thing is, most of these ICBMs have multiple warheads like that.
Yeah.
And that's the issue. So they can be tracked, but like I've heard people say that the problem is that you tend to send multiple missiles at the same time because you know that some of them are going to be targeted. Blah, 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 blah. But having said all that, the Tsar bomber is pointless. Like, like
it's impressive.
No, it's impressive, but it had to be how they had to like airlift the fucking thing. The way they brought it, it's so big, it's impractical. They could never use it.
The part that made me laugh was that it was half the yield that was originally planned for it. That's the crazy part.
Yeah, but if you saw the size of the missile, it's so fucking huge. It was like half the size of the plane that took it. You
should see the size of the explosion.
I know, yeah.
all the other in the simulations, right? All the other stuff looked like, you know, nuclear explosions that you've seen in films and stuff, right? And then they showed the Tsar bomber in the simulation, and it just looks like something from Dragon Ball, like the sun descended on the Earth.
But yeah, but the thing about this, as I say, the Tsar bomber is like, you know, a monster truck. Imagine trying to stealth attack a country while using a monster truck. You couldn't. You'd be spotted 200 miles away, and you'd just be blown out of the sky. So that's why the Tsar bomber is just, it was just a dick measuring contest. And in war, it would never be practical to use, because you'd have to like mount it to the fucking outer hull of a plane, and it would weigh it down. It wouldn't be able to go super fast, and yeah, it's just not practical. Having said that, they have enough normal nuclear weapons for the Tsar bomber to not be an issue.
Yeah, what are we even talking about? Like, oh, a regular nuclear bomb ain't bad enough.
No, I mean, well, the thing is, you might be all right. Well, not you. You're too close to.
Oh, I'm in London, man. Like,
I'd move out of the city, man. If I was you, I'd move to fucking the Orkney Islands. I don't know, man. Evangelii don't say the most likely use of Tsar bomber would be Ukraine. Mate, they wouldn't use it. They can't. The Ukraine has air defense. Like, it's so huge. Actually, it was impractical. They even said they had to, like, when they actually launched it, they had to do some crazy shit where it was like, imagine.
It was dropped from a parachute, man. It was literally parachuted in. And at that point, what would you do? Like, you just see that bomb coming, you're not going to shoot it.
Yeah, you would shoot it, because if you shoot it before it ignites. The thing is, if you shoot a nuclear missile...
but if you shoot it up and it ignites higher in the air, then that will spread the radiation. No, it's not going to ignite.
It has to activate. Nuclear missiles have to activate. So if you shoot a nuclear missile before it's activated, it's not going to cause a nuclear thing, because it has to do the thing where
good point.
It puts the materials close to each other, or move something in a place to get that high density enough to cause the chain reaction. So before it's done that, you could just blow the shit out of it, right? Which is why there exists defense systems against nuclear missiles. Otherwise, they would be pointless if they just like fire at them and it blows up 100 meters over the city or whatever as a nuclear thing. Yeah, so they have these missiles all have EMPs in them. That's the other thing as well. But again, there's defenses against that. The problem is that a country that has enough missiles is going to send a bunch of them, and you're going to miss one or two, at least. And that's the strategy. So anyway, that's the bottom of the barrel. So what I'm saying, guys, is build your bunkers, get that shitty tinned food, download all your porn onto a hard drive, not an SSD.
Batten down for a few years.
Yeah, and basically just when the bombs are coming, you go into your thing and you just live in that little bunker for the next 10 years while the level radioactivity goes down long enough for you to be able to go out in a hazmat suit. So, what a thing to look forward to. Enjoy streaming, guys, because we might never have this. What a horrible thing to think. I don't know. So anyway, the world is in a dangerous place. But I'm just going to play some Ace Attorney Investigations. Having said that, if you want to... I'm going to start a GoFundMe. Fund Ash to stream more before the bombs hit. There you go. What? Well, if somebody could have just gotten to him in time... Wait, what the fuck? Mr. Carcerato is clearly lying.
What was that? Go through the history, please.
I don't... Wait, what is that? So they're saying outside, I can't go no place even if I want to. Right. He's saying that he couldn't have done anything even if he wanted to. Let's see. What I can uncover by pointing out the contradiction in his testimony. There was a show finished right around. Shit, I've covered them all.
We've gone through it.
Oh fuck, what evidence do we even have? Prison cells. That doesn't really tell me much.
Evangelic Donut says me and, him and me, Cooksel, are fucked if things go down.
You near one of those big cities? If you're near a military base, I'd be worried. But I think the worst place, the thing is, if you're near the Pentagon or Washington DC, then I'd be worried. If you're anywhere else, not so much. But who knows? Right, what have we got? I don't have.
Wait, go through the main points again.
So there was a show finished right around 10. Came back here after, did some training. Leastways I tried to, barely go to the count 2 before somebody screams, what the Guy was hollering, howling, crying for help. But what can I do? I'm locked up in here. So the crying for help, the only thing I could think of
What can I do? I'm locked up in here.
He was killed instantly by a stab wound to the throat. How would he have time to holler and shit?
Oh, knocked out. Right.
So a guy was hollering and howling, crying for help. So I don't know which one, this one or the other one.
I don't know if it's a solid contradiction, but if he was hit on the head and wrapped in a tarp, it's not really likely that he was yelling.
I think guy was hollering and howling, crying for help. Fuck it, let's just...
Objection!
Nope. Oh.
Yes.
Are you listening carefully, Mr. Carcerato?
Huh? You trying to be cute or something?
The victim died from a wound to the throat, and very quickly at that. He had neither the time nor the ability to scream as you claim he did.
Right, that was not the point I was making, but... Fair enough.
My point is he supposedly died instantly. I didn't think about the fact he got stabbed in the throat. Yeah. You say you heard the victim's cries, and yet that would have been impossible.
But there must have been a scream. He said there was.
Who's he?
He said there was.
Quit looking so smug, will ya? Fine, I admit it. I didn't hear nothing, alright? But the guy in the next cell did. He told me so.
Why the fuck are we talking to you then? This is fucking hearsay. Move. Get this guy out the way.
Why would he pretend that he heard it? Why wouldn't he just say the guy next to me?
Waste of time.
He
just wants to show off his animation. He's like, check out my boxing moves.
Somebody talk to me, please.
Get lonely in prison.
Oh, dude, have you watched... do you watch Invincible?
I've watched season 1 of Invincible.
Oh, man, season 3... there's no point mentioning it then. There's a character in there where he's like... I get lonely. But it's like so... It comes from fucking nowhere. And it's the most unlikely character to say something like that. You're like, what the fuck? Anyway, that just reminded me of that. The next cell. That guy's been in the cell the whole time. Fair enough. You mean that angry looking guy?
Wait, then when they do the camera back and forth in the rebuttal scenes, they really should have had the cells there. Also, he's making after images on his dodges.
He is super fast, man. Wait, where you are? I heard a scream, whatever. We came back from the show and they put us in our cell, same as always. Then, just like I told this guy, I heard a scream. A really scary one.
Meanwhile, that cat and that rabbit are plotting something.
Scary how, exactly? Didn't tell him this part, I guess, but it was kind of like... Eek! Anyone could quickly... Eek! Something like that. What?
That's a girly scream.
That was my point. Well, I guess it's safe to say that probably wasn't the victim. Indeed, it sounds more likely to have been the person who found his body. That explains it. So Mr. Carcerato was telling the truth, more or less. No, but he didn't hear
wasn't. He said, I heard this, not that guy heard this. That's a lie.
Is that really the case, though? Are there really no problems now with his testimony?
It's a massive problem. If it's the person who found the body, you have no idea when it happened.
I don't know, man. What is the problem?
That's probably not what he's thinking of, though.
Oh, well. Hopefully he's going to tell me. I'm afraid a new problem has reared its head, namely, why didn't you hear the scream yourself, Mr. Carcerato? Oh.
Too busy docking and weaving.
Weaving and diving and doing my... it's not a euphemism.
Yeah.
What was the voice I gave him?
Yeah. What gives, pal?
I nearly forgot what voice I gave him.
How come you didn't hear anything when your neighbor heard it clear as day? Fuck if I know.
What the fuck is that reaction?
What the hell, man? Why is everyone screaming?
What is this interaction?
What do you think, I did the crime or something? Huh?
Oh, well, now that you mention it.
From inside of this here cell.
Could you not have sent your bear?
Guy died over in the workshop, in case you forgot. Forget about it. Ugh. Well, yeah, it does seem a little weird, now that you mention it.
What is this conversation?
Also, that guy does look like Kazuma Kiryu, but a little bit thicker.
He's right, neither of us could have done it. Because let me tell you, if you could get out of this here cage and murder somebody, you'd all be toast.
I'm gonna kill all of you. Every single one of you. You, and especially you.
Prisoner number 2, your application for parole has been denied.
God damn it, Gumshoe.
What is that fucking look?
Oh, yeah.
Ain't that the truth? Your bums ain't leaving this place in one piece if any of us can help it.
I feel like you guys shouldn't be
tear
threatening.
You limb from limb.
I feel like you guys shouldn't be saying this if you want to fucking
I'll
leave this.
rip your head off and drink your blood with toast.
Why would you have blood with toast? I almost forgot that these men are hardened criminals. Well, I won't be doing
your
that
ass
again
is
anytime
grass.
soon. Grassy ass.
You're mine.
Sorry.
That sounds kind of homoerotic. I guess this wasn't how you saw this going, Edgeworth. What's my next move?
Can't wait to kill that detective.
He's still going. Eee!
He's stuck. He died. Why is Kay looking the other way?
She's looking at him. Suppose. Well,
like Fender's in shock with his hands up. Gumshoe, I don't know what the fuck he's doing. I think he saw a mouse. Kay is like gawping and I don't know exactly. That guy wants to break out, and Edgeworth is neutral as ever.
The more I look at Kay, the more I think her outfit is scandalous to wear in a prison.
We have said this many times.
I know, I can't get over it.
Is.
I feel uncomfortable for this whole situation, and now they've all said that I would kill you if you had the chance. I won't get much more. Yeah.
Both of these guys in this scene, and we don't even know about the rest of them, like in the other cells.
Yeah, the other psychos. I won't get much more out of them in this state.
Overruled.
What?
What? That's a new one.
Who's there?
This better be a pretty person.
Who added a new voice shout?
Oh, baby, what's this?
Oh god, I've seen these characters.
Guys, I'm liking this.
I have seen all these characters. She's a judge.
Order.
This is the judge?
Oh,
What? Why is this judge not in any of the other games?
you can judge me anytime.
It's the fucking old man every time.
Who died and made you the boss of me, huh? Can't you see we're kind of busy here?
Hush now. Silence is golden.
Okay, so Evangeline Donut says her name was Justin Courtney. I can't wait to see what her name is now.
It is?
Your hand, if you please. By the power vested in me, I hereby sentence you to blissful silence. Praise be, a simple life awaits you. No money, no possessions.
Is she like part nun, part judge?
You can judge me anytime. May the goddess of justice watch over you, now and always.
Now whack him with the gavel.
Guard, if you would. What's the guard gonna do? Looks like you'll be spending the night in solitary, buddy. Damn.
What? Come on, please, boss. Any place but there.
Mate, you threatened to kill them all. You threatened to rip them limb for limb.
There is no need to be afraid, my child. If anything, you should rejoice.
Oh god.
This is a blessing, a chance to redeem yourself, to be reborn. Damn, she's strict as well. She's a strict dommy judge mommy.
Look at this other guy.
O goddess of justice, bless your child and keep him in your care. O Holy One, we give thanks in your name.
Evangeli Donut says, I hate how they made her a nun. Wait, was she not a nun in the fan translation? Because this music is pure, like,
She's
church
dressed-
organ music.
I mean, there's Catholicism written all over her outfit.
Yeah.
And you are. Verity Gavel at your
Gavel.
service.
Gavel.
Gavel? Are you sure?
With that E, the thing on the E, it has to be Gavel.
I'm very pleased to see you.
She's supposed to be French. Verity Gavel.
Oh shit, shit. Fuck, are we doing a French one, right? This is gonna be terrible. I apologize to the French in advance. Verity Gavel at your service. It is my honor to bear the title of judge and to work at the pleasure of the law.
The pleasure is all mine.
I need to get that French accent. It's like, let me see. Je m'appelle Schmanix, j'habite l'Écosse. I need to get that fucking. That's all the French I remember from school.
Just sound like you're constantly spitting and you're fine.
Mais, what is this fucking.
Sacre bleu.
That's how.
That's not how French works. It's like Lali Lulelo, which is something else.
That's just Metal Gear again.
And what is a judge doing in a place like this? Since you ask, Mr. Edgeworth, I have been sent here to find you. I come bearing a message from the Committee for Prosecutorial Excellence. Fuck.
You know what? You're trying it, and I think you're doing alright.
And it is my sacred duty to deliver it. The Committee for Prosecutor Excellence? What the heck is that? Oh, so she's like the...
Prosecutorial
I feel like she's
excellence.
the behavioural committee or whatever that you get at school. And
Wait a minute,
Japanese
I've not
schools.
been paying attention to what she's been saying. Wait, what? Go up, please.
What the fuck has she been saying? Wait, fuck.
I have not been paying
Wait, give me a
attention.
second. I accidentally clicked on that. I come
Right.
bearing a message from the Committee for Prosecutorial Excellence. She's from the...
Right.
It's like
She's a
he's-
messenger. From basically their governing body.
That's what it sounds like, yeah. It is first and foremost a name that should not be taken in vain, my child, for it is
Brilliant.
a sacred phrase from the goddess of justice herself.
This is a great time to remember that I want to play Claire Obscure Expedition 33.
The what? The fuck? You want to play what the fuck?
It's a French RPG that's coming out in April. Claire Obscure Expedition 33.
I'm so embarrassed with this accent. Why don't I fill you in, kiddo? The committee is a panel of 11 people whose job is to keep our beloved prosecutors honest.
Oh fuck, it is the La Lilulelo.
In other words, they make sure people like Edgeworth here don't cross the professional line.
Fucking governing bodies.
Fuck you, govern me. I'm from the land of the free bitches. Wait, no, I'm not. From the UK. The panel is comprised of people from both the legal and political professions. A panel of which you are a member, I assume. I am. Allow me to thank you on the committee's behalf for your service. Thanks for coming to see us like this. Speaking for myself, it's a real honor to meet you. It's always great to hang with a judicial compadre. Come on, bring it in and chillax. We're all friends here. What is he trying to do here? Overruled. Need I remind you that the committee has a long-standing relationship with the Bar Association?
They didn't put an accent on her voice, but they really should have.
Hey, I didn't mean anything by it. I was just trying to lighten the mood, okay? So, your job is to find bad prosecutors and punish them. Punish me. Verity. Where's Crack Dealer when you need him? I expect him sort of like prostrating to her right now, and I don't see him in the chat.
Was he ever here? He was here.
He was here earlier.
Yeah.
Precisely, my child. Praise be to the goddess of justice for bestowing her gift of insight unto you. The committee has the power to remove problematic prosecutors from cases. And should a prosecutor truly unworthy of the title be brought to our attention, we are vested with the power to confiscate that prosecutor's badge.
And what does the Committee for Prosecutory whatever you said want with Mr. Edgewife?
Why are we in trouble?
We're in the middle of an investigation here.
Also, do you have to walk around with a gavel?
Yeah. How do you know? Oh God, that guy.
Oh no. Harry Potter TV version.
Expelliarmus!
Expelia, fuck off. Fuck. 1 sec. Pitiful? Oh fuck, I can't do that. Fuck it, let me... You really don't know, do you? What an ignoramus. I need it to be a bit more posh.
And who are you, pal?
Winner, Eustace Winner, prosecutor extraordinaire. Though you might know me as just the Winner, a name they call me down at the prosecutor's office.
So imagine Donut says his name was Sebastian de Best. I like that as well. De Best is really good.
With great affection, I might add. Why the fuck is
everyone's coming up.
Edgeworth's eyes, he's just like... But I love how he's just like, why me?
This
why
is one
me?
for the screenshots folder, right? Like, I have never heard of... Like, who the fuck are you? Is the best, like, response in all of this.
I have never heard of you. And how about Detective Flatfoot over there?
Nope. Name means nothing to me.
Well, it's to be expected of an ignoramus, I suppose. Ignorance is sweet, as they say, so I'm sure most things mean sweet nothings to you.
Oh my God, he's composing over there.
Also, he bastardized the saying. It's ignorance is bliss, not sweet. Oh, there you go. Ignorance is bliss, Winner, and I don't think sweet nothings means what you think it means.
Wait, how did he say sweet nothings?
He said sweet nothings. You must like sweet nothings or some shit. Let me check.
Oh my good lord.
So I'm
Look
sure
at what
most
Gabella's
things
just
mean
said.
sweet nothings. 1 second. It is entirely natural that you aren't yet acquainted. Eustace only joined us just last month.
God, he's one of those guys who's just got the job and he's like, I'm the best in the world. Like, fuck off. You're a noob.
Oh my god.
He's one of those pricks.
Marry me. I'm lost, guys. I'm lost in those eyes and that gavel. So he's nothing but a rookie.
Eyes are up there, mate. And one of them's hidden behind here.
I was looking at the eyes. Shut it. Don't associate me with riffraff. I'm not just any rookie. I'm a winning rookie. I'm winning. Which he will prove himself to be in due time. Now let's cut.
Donut says he did say he's a cunt. Yeah, look at him. Just everything about him pisses me off.
Now let's cut to the chase. I'm here to clean up your mess, Edgeworth. What do you mean? What mess? You're a fucking rookie. Get the fuck out of here. I fear I know exactly what he means. The committee's sending an envoy with a new prosecutor in tow. Are you supposed to actually be mentoring him? I mean, if we were in trouble, why would they send a rookie to cover our job? That makes no sense.
No.
I think they're supposed to mentoring him.
His not client, he's fucking prosecuting him, but the guy he was in care of has been killed. So obviously it's now time for a new prosecutor to take over the case and find out what happened.
What? Why would you send a new prosecutor as a rookie to figure out why my
I don't know why you'd send
died?
a rookie, but if your client's died, then they need to have an inquiry and find out what's happened.
Look at this. Look how sure he is.
That inquiry will also look into how the fuck Edgeworth allowed this to happen.
What do you mean allowed it to happen? He was in custody. It's out of his fucking... It's not his fault.
I know it's not his fault, but that would be one of the questions that would be asked.
How did you allow this to happen? I went to sleep last night. I woke up today and he happened to be dead in the fucking prison where he was supposed to be kept. Whose fault is it?
Your story's full of holes. Why don't you confess?
Maybe you should ask fucking Gumshoe because he's the police and they were the ones in charge of him. That's
exactly what happens, and then you'd be like, therefore, Edgeworth is responsible because he assigned an idiot like Gumshoe to the case.
But Gumshoe's not in charge of the prison. The guy was not supposed to be put in prison. The guy was supposed to be remanded in custody, right? He wasn't supposed to be in the main prison. That was one of the things they pointed out.
He wasn't. Wait a minute. Yeah. He was
supposed to be in the
remanded
cells.
In custody in the cells, in the holding cells, right? Yeah. Wait, where's the? Oh, actually, do you know what? Let's get over that part later. I want to see this winner guy some more.
I suspect I know where you're getting at.
We are very nearly close to finishing time.
Yeah. Wait, let me just check. But I'm going to need a few more details. Would you mind explaining, Judge Gavel? Very well. By the power vested in me by the Goddess of Justice, I hereby declare that in the matter of the incident at the presidential address and the murder of Mr. Bronco Knight, the committee hereby decree that Prosecutor Edgeworth be relieved of his duty and replaced by Prosecutor Winner. Here ends the verdict. Bang!
Wait, what did she hit?
She hit the floor. She hit maybe her gumshoe shoe.
Mr. Edgeworth is off the case. Just like that.
And game over, guys. I don't have to do this case anymore. That was easy. Let's go home.
Game ends right there.
Judge Gavel, I believe I asked for an explanation. No explanation is required. The guilty verdict is in. The goddess has spoken and her judgment is final.
Objection!
And what exactly have I done to warrant being taken off the case? Come now, Mr. Edgeworth. Claiming ignorance of your crimes will not serve to lessen your guilt.
Your French accent is improving as this goes on, honestly.
I'm just, and this is going to be really bad, but I'm thinking of Poirot, who was actually Belgian.
He's not French.
I know. But everyone said, are you French? He's like, I am not French, I am Belgian. And you'd get really pissed. You boarded the presidential plane violating the principle of extraterritoriality, and while there, you performed an unsanctioned investigation and subjected a visiting foreign leader to questioning. You were one wrong move away from causing a major international incident. Oh, damn. Ha!
Holy shit.
Please help me, Gavel, mommy. You vastly overstepped the authority of your office. To call it an abuse of power would be no understatement.
Objection!
I don't deny that I may have pushed the boundaries where certain rules were concerned. But there is also no denying that certain risks must be taken if one is to arrive at the truth. I refuse to concede that my actions were inappropriate.
Overruled.
Then what you are saying is that the ends justify the means? That rules can be freely ignored? That is a very dangerous way of thinking. The law is absolute. It is not to be bent to your whims. Forgive me, but not all of us believe as you do. God damn. He's telling the fucking prosecutor police to get fucked.
He's saying the ends do justify the means. Fuck your rules.
That's also super. That's super dodge, right? I could do whatever I want if it justifies.
That's it. If you get the truth, fuck it. Kill that guy if it gets the truth.
That's just like that's a proper Von Karma thing, right? Like falsify the evidence because the ends justify the means. I've decided that person is guilty, so I'll falsify evidence to make it look like they're guilty because they are. I've decided they're guilty. Is that so? How unfortunate. Still, it changes nothing. When a trial ends, the hammer falls. Be you defendant or attorney, even if the verdict seems irrational, nothing more can be done. Nothing that is but to give thanks for the goddess of justice's divine grace. Unless you wish to appeal. To do so would be to risk your badge, of course. So they mean to take my badge if I don't play along. Whoa, tough break, Edgeworth. Ugh. I see you've accepted your fate. Good. Guards, if you would be so kind as to escort him out. Oh well. Bye-bye, Mr. Peggy.
No! Stop!
And I think on this point...
On that note, save it.
We'll just save it. So Edgeworth is now going to be kicked out.
He's been removed off the case.
And we've been introduced to an absolute haughty judge, prosecutor, judgy person.
Just a moment you saw that gavel and you knew, oh shit.
No, I went.
Authority figure in town.
Oh yeah, we have. All of a sudden I want to play this game a lot more. Anyway,
I'm glad that's perked you up at least.
And as part of something, no, I'm not gonna go there. I'm not gonna joke. Anyway,
too easy.
Too easy. No, it's interesting. New characters here. Edgeworth has had his badge taken from him, or is in the process of having his badge taken from him. I can't remember what happens from here, so yeah, looking forward to next time we play this.
Did you get this far before when you played this?
I think, I wonder how far I got. The only way I'm going to ever find out is by switching on my DS, assuming the battery's not totally screwed, putting in the cartridge and seeing where I got to, because I cannot remember where I got to. I feel like I might have gotten a bit further, because I feel like I saw a bit more of this case, but I might be wrong. I don't remember her though, so maybe I didn't get to this. Valari Kataris, you couldn't find any interesting images. Anyway, we'll leave it there for today. I am Ash Mannix. Kuxo.
Yes, I am.
And this is Ace Attorney Investigations Collection. Collection. Beyond, what the fuck? Salut. What? How do you say arrivederci?
Arrivederci is Italian.
Is it? How do you say goodbye in fucking French? I don't say bienvenue, or salut. I can't remember how to say goodbye in French. That's terrible. Au revoir. That's it. Anyway, now that I've totally bastardized the French language, I'll see you guys later. See ya.
Good night, everyone.